bring the crowns and heads of conquered kings to my city steps. You insult my queen. You threaten my people with slavery and death. Oh, I've chosen my words carefully, Persian. Perhaps you should have done the same.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Madness. This is Sparta!
Caught in the crossfire, caught fire from the big guns. These is not revolvers, violence only creates confusion. It ain't a problem solver, let's go. Skin is my dress code.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Diesel Plays Arc. Thank you all so much for tuning in to me. It's really good to see a whole bunch of new subscriber action going on. To my old and new subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for your support. And today, whoa, what was that sound? Alright, I think there's some hard action going right there. But anyway, we are going to put up the Troodon up against the Hyaenodon today. We're going to see which one of these two dinos right here is the best follow me dinos. You know, both of them are kind of new, and we're actually gonna check out a whole bunch of things. Alright guys, I'll appreciate it if we keep quiet a while. No? Alright, kinda noisy. So the Troodon is, you know, way hard tame as compared to the Hyaenodon, and we're gonna go in depth guys. We're gonna go in depth as usual in Diesel Plays Arc style. So let's get to the test. Let's start up with the damage. For the same melee damage stat at 189%, the Hyaenodon did way better compared to the Troodon if you put them 1 against 1. Hyaenodon 28, Troodon only 13, and this applies during daytime and nighttime. But both these dinos are pack dinos, so it wouldn't be that fair if we only leave it as such. I went one step ahead and I tested it out really in depth. We went through daytime, nighttime, +1, 2, 3, 4, and we got the results. The Troodon's damage mechanics was slightly unique. Although you don't get to see the +1, 2, 3 or 4 on top of the dinos during daytime, it actually still gets a +25% damage increment for every dino that is added onto the pack. But the mechanics during nighttime differ slightly. For +1, you get a +25% damage increment to 50, +3, 80, and a +4, 115%. On the other side, the Hyaenodon was also very unique. The damages highlighted in red are that of the Alpha. For a +1, the Alpha did a +65% damage increment. And then when it came to +2, 3, and 4, the damage reduced to +10 and +7 respectively. As for the betas, +2 did a +11% damage increment, +3 +6% damage increment, and 4 9% damage increment. If you take a look at this table, you'll actually realize either go for +2 or +4, because +3 isn't really going to give you that much. In fact, it has the worst increment. So which one should you go for in terms of damage? If you ask me guys, personally, I'll just simply go for the Troodon at night, and the daytime I would go for the Hyaenodon. Although 115% in terms of calculation, the Troodon's damage may be that lesser of a Hyaenodon due to the baseline lower damage stat. You gotta take note of this very important thing about a Troodon. Its damage depletes stamina and increases the torpor of the dino or whatever else you're attacking guys. So pack animals should have armor, right? That's what I went ahead and tested out next. The armor of the Hyaenodon was somewhat similar to that of the direwolf. So the Alpha gets more damage reduced as compared to the betas. However, the surprising thing actually comes in when it came to the Troodons. During daytime for the Troodons, all except one Troodon gets a +44% armor increment. However, during nighttime, depending on the number of Troodons you have in that group, you get an armor increment between 9% to 44%. So the more Troodon there is, the more damage decrement you are gonna get. And if you put them side by side, guys, it seems that the Troodon is getting more armor during the daytime compared to the nighttime. Surprising. Next, let's take a look at the speed of both these dinos. The only way to calculate the speed of these dinos is to make the dinos follow you and you run. So a lot of it actually depends on the maximum speed of the player. However, if you take a look at the video clip really closely, you can see that the Troodon tends to stop every single time he catches up with me. So it's safe to say that the Troodon is definitely faster than the Hyaenodon. The next I'm going to talk about is something that can work for you or work against you, and the results were actually slightly surprising. Contrary to popular belief, every single flyer except one can lift the Hyaenodon up, and it's not the Pteranodon. The Pteranodon can actually lift the Hyaenodon up. The only flyer that is not able to lift the Hyaenodon up is the Tapahara. Even the Griffin can, guys. As for the Troodon, every single flyer, including the Tapahara, can lift it up. And one important thing that we need to really take note of if we leave them following us is that when we cross water bodies, they do deplete oxygen. Let's put them up side by side and speak about their pros and cons. When it came to damage, the Hyaenodon was better compared to the Troodons. Speed-wise, Troodon was better. Armor-wise, Troodon better again. Taming, the Hyaenodon was definitely easier compared to the Troodon because you gotta sacrifice your own dino to tame a Troodon up. As for weight, because of the meat pack that comes into play for the Hyaenodon definitely does better. So I guess the harder tame of the Troodon actually gives way to its special ability of scouting. To be really honest, guys, I've not explored this at all yet. I do not know the mechanics behind this, and maybe one day I will make a video out of it. But as of now, I can tell you guys that the scouting ability actually seems to be pretty awesome. You can actually scout cops, players, tames, traps, and a whole bunch of different things. Maybe it's a great deal in PvP, I don't know. I really got to test the mechanics out before I can say something else. And you can actually also consume level to level up improving scouting. Is that what he says? Consume level up to improve scouting? Yeah, that's right. So you can improve the scouting discharge rate, scouting range, and also the range level. You know what? This down here deserves an episode by itself, and maybe one day I will make it. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. Alright guys, if you like the video, remember to smash the subscribe and the like button. Leave a comment behind and tell me what you guys would actually like to see next. And I hope you guys benefited from this video as much as I actually did. I learned a whole bunch more of the mechanics behind the Hyaenodon and the Troodon, guys. Till next time, take care and goodbye.